Hello. Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. What's going on with y'all? I watched the game last night. Sky and Sparks. I watched the Fever and the Storm, or I like to say the referees versus Storm. Look, man, if y'all want to push this Fever team, just tell us you're trying to push this Fever team. Y'all had some of the worst calls down the stretch to put them in the game, to change the momentum. Y'all, this is what I'm saying. This is what I hate when a league puts all the money into a star player or into a player they think that's a star. And a second year at that. A second year at that. That's what they've done. This is how I know Kathy Engelberger ain't running nothing. She don't know what she doing. And then you had all the games on damn near around the same time, like Atlanta versus the Wings, and then you of course had the Lynx versus the Mystics. Albeit Fee, I don't believe Fee played. You know, I don't believe Fee played. However, you're doing a poorish job of putting the game on. But the Fever and the Storm game, it didn't prove nothing to me. They won the game because Aaliyah Boston and KM. Kelsey Mitchell went on a heater. AB controlled the boards and was scoring. That's how you win if you're a Fever. If you want to see your Fever win it all, like I said, y'all better win it all this year. You need to go through them too. Y'all need to go against them too. Especially against the top teams in the league. Against the top teams in the league, you'll have to do that formula. Against the bottom tier teams, you can let Cece do her front running and then shoot her front run logo threes. You know, you can allow her to do that because it's against the bottom feeder teams who don't have no perimeter defense at all. But against teams like the Aces, the Storm, the Mercury, the Valkyrie, the Lynx, those teams are going to give them the most trouble because they have perimeter defense. The Liberty, even with Phoebich, they're going to struggle. They don't have enough perimeter defense. Rebecca Gardner is cool, but she ain't got enough body. She ain't got enough yams. You could push her around. She's lengthy, but you need somebody with hog mogs for legs. And a little more stockier. You know? Unless Jacquel comes back, which I think is 4 to 6 weeks, I believe, New York Liberty are just okay. And then Johannes just shoots you out the game every chance she get. But the last night game showed me, you know, that the Storm don't have a bench, like I told y'all. Erica Wheeler doesn't get going till the second half. For some reason, she's been doing that where she'll start off okay, then she'll simmer down, and then she'll just pick it back up later in the latter in the game. So, you know, that's what it is. That's how it works. Now, the Storm, the thing they have to do is they turned the ball over too much and they didn't control the boards. That's why I was telling y'all that if we play the Storm, we'll be fine because we can dominate the boards. Well, now Miller's gone, so we're going to have troubles on the boards because it's just going to be Angel down there. And when Angel goes to the bench, we're not going to have anybody out there to rebound. So he's going to have to get Maddie into the game to be another big to help. The Storm with Ezzy and NECA, they're very good as far as NECA is a solid 4, but she's not really a strong rebounder. She's never been a real big time rebounder. She's more of a scorer, and she'll defend you. She could defend you. Ezzy's having a bad year this year. I don't know what's going on with Ezzy, but Ezzy just hasn't looked good this year. She's been good blocking the ball, like being a rim protector, but AB just ate her up last night. AB ate her up. Dantes was doing good on the offensive end, but she was getting unalived on the defensive end because she can't play a lick of defense to save her life. So they had to throw Breonna Turner in there. Breonna Turner did okay, nothing major, but they might have to end up playing Tipson, even though I'm not a fan of Tipson. They might have to play her while Dantes is gone to help. Natasha Howard has been regulated to a role player. It's disrespectful how they're treating Natasha Howard. Cece again was complaining and crying. Her shot was off. She did hit a mid-range shot late, and she did drive to the basket. That's what she needs to do more of. She needs to take more mid-range shots until she get her 3-ball back. Now, when she's at home, she's like 44%. Well, when she's on the road, she's like in the teens, almost 20. So it's like something's disturbing. But she's not having a good shooting season because people have figured out how to play her. Like whenever she gets a screen, the next defender jumps out on her, and they did it smart. What they were doing was they were switching, but it would be a hard switch instead of a light switch where they'll be like this, they'll guard and then they'll jump back to their player. No, they were engaging. Ezzy was guarding her. NECA was on her. That messed her up. She didn't know what to do because they took away her drive, because when she go right, she's driving to the basket or driving to the mid-range. When she goes left, she's finna shoot. And every time she tried to go left, they were there to cut her off. They stopped her from going left. They pushed her right. And she was very uncomfortable. Stephanie White had to bench her because Stephanie White was getting tired of the turnovers and the inconsistency in the offense. When Kelsey Mitchell started going is when they put her on the bench. Kelsey started getting on a heater, and she didn't stop because Kelsey Mitchell is a one-on-one nightmare. And this is what I was trying to tell y'all, why she's better than Carter, and not dissing Kennedy. Kennedy's still a phenomenal talent, but Kelsey Mitchell is a better player. Look at her defense. She was defending Skylar. She was defending Gabby. She was all over the perimeter with Lexi, turning up. All business, aka AB, all business. She came in that game and just took over. So the Seattle Storm have to figure out, they're going to have to make a trade. They're going to have to get somebody on that bench because you don't have anybody on the bench. This is why I wasn't with Erica Wheeler going to the starting lineup, because they don't have nobody. But the players that's on the bench, they tried to put in the starting lineup. They just not that good. Like Alyssa Clark is okay, but her shot's not off. She becomes a liability. Defensively, she's okay. She'll scrap, she'll defend. Her defense is okay, especially when it comes to like guarding like a CC. But she's not consistent off the bench. They need a consistent scorer. They thought Lexi Brown was going to be that, but nope. Zaya Cook is lost when she get out there. It's just like, damn. But if Gabby Williams isn't on, if she's not balling, then the Seattle Storm aren't going to have a chance. NECA can go off. Skylar can somewhat go off, but they need Gabby Williams. Gabby Williams is the one who brings balance to that team. She helps that team do what they got to do. And they didn't do it last night. Shout out to KM. Shout out to AB. They held it down. They closed the deal. That's what I kept trying to tell everybody. CC is not on that level. And that's not a problem. She's in her second year. So, like I said, they're going to play against like a Connecticut or somebody, or play against us again, and they're going to beat us. Because CC plays better against the bottom tier teams. The bottom tier teams don't really have a wing defender. Now, when she played Dallas, she in trouble. I'm just letting you know now. They're in trouble when they play Dallas and when they play the Mystics again and the Dream. But when they play the Wings gonna give them problems, and I'm gonna tell you why. I gotta watch the other game. I'm gonna watch those games tonight. But Stephanie White was getting upset. She should have had at least 2 T's. She should have had at least 2 T's. And she should have been thrown out the game. Stephanie White was being very belligerent. Very belligerent. If Sydney Johnson or any other coach would have done what she did yesterday, they would have been kicked out the game. She was very disrespectful, and she was just wilding out. It was like, what are you doing? And then CC flopping and then grabbing people's arm on defense. The refs were allowing her to grab people's arms and grab them to slow them down. Like AC, it was a pass, it was in transition. I believe it was Skylar or E Wheeler threw it up, and you could literally see Caitlin Clark holding the girl, and she couldn't get to the ball. And she's trying to tell the ref, like, yo, she's holding. They're letting this girl do whatever she wants. Just like she said, I do whatever the F I want. She's right. She does whatever the F she wants. Like, she got the biggest special whistle I've ever seen. Asia don't get this type of whistle. I'm dead serious. Asia don't get this type of whistle. If Asia was grabbing somebody or holding somebody, man, bruh, she getting fouled out damn near. Angel, you know Angel will foul out. They'll foul her out in a minute. Because they love calling BS fouls. That's what they love to do. The Chicago Sky, make sure y'all go to Showtime on Point page. He breaks it down perfectly. He breaks down the game. He talks about it, key facts at WBB Universe. I Am Zoe Media. I mean, they'll tell you about it. Me, man, I'm just going to be real with just what I saw. And y'all got to stop. First of all, let's stop. Stop. Y'all got to stop trying to say Rakia and Angel got beef. They got no damn beef. They played on the same team in under 18 or 19 group or 17, whatever that thing is called. They both played on the same team. Like, they both repost and retweet each other's stuff. After the game, they gave each other a hug. Like, Rakia tapped her and she grabbed it. They gave each other a real big hug because Angel knows what Rakia's going through. See, y'all don't understand. These players talk. Rakia Jackson is not happy in LA, and it proved it last night. See, y'all don't look for the real stuff. Stop conjuring beef, and how about y'all start conjuring up why this goddamn coach can't get Rakia going? Why the whole offense is about a shot chucker who's not a star. She's a role player. But because she could put up all these points, y'all be like, oh man, she can play. She's a star. No, she's not. She's a flopper and she's a shot chucker. She trying to be like Caitlin Clark. That's what she want to be like. Because she saw what Caitlin was doing last year, and she like, I want to do it too. I can't do it on the Aces. She ain't doing shit without the Aces. She's not. Because she's not a leader. I keep trying to tell y'all she's not a leader. Becky got upset with her because of this type of play. She's over there with a coach who is giving her the green light to do whatever she wants. Now, Z got hot early, so I understand you go to Z. Rakia got some good outlet passes, the scoring transition. Defensively, she did okay. She didn't do great, but she's frustrated and she was taking it out on Beck Allen. And then Angel was trying to calm her down. She threw Angel's hand away, and Angel just said, I got you. I got you. That I got you meant like, leave me alone. I'm hot right now. That, see, y'all never played sports before. So a lot of y'all will be like, oh, that's beef. No, that's not beef. I already made a video on the Patreon telling y'all that, dog, they don't got no beef. It's just competition. It's like Angel knows that she got to ball out against her peers. If she don't, they're going to try to put her peers over her. You know, nobody's been talking about Rakia, how she's been struggling or how she's not being able to be utilized in that offense. She had one 30-some point game, and then they just didn't go back to her no more. They were just like, all right, we're going to keep going to Kelsey. Kelsey cannot run the damn point. She can't. She's not a point guard. Rakia Jackson is frustrated because she's not getting the ball in her spots. And then she tries to create. It was hard yesterday because it was hard yesterday for her because Angel and Ariel, they were able to jump off of the pick and rolls. They were able to jump on her. They gave her problems. Angel would guard her sometimes because sometimes she would end up in the post and Angel was just bodying her. De'Erica Hamby was just getting destroyed last night by Angel, Reese, and Miller down low. She couldn't do nothing. Like, she was trying. She was tired as hell. Azarae Stevens fouled out because they started taking her to the post. And if you watch the game, IMZO Media, shout out to Prince, pointed this out. They were trying to make it to where Camilla had to get off the floor. But they backfired on when Tyler Marsh finally said, okay, we're going to hunt the mismatches. We're also going to get a ball to Miller. You got to feed Miller. If you feed Miller, Miller could give you damn near 18 to 20 points a night, maybe 22, because that's Camilla's game. Camilla's a scorer. She's not really a big rebounder. She's not really a big-time back-to-the-basket player. That's not her game. Her game is to get the ball and then go on one motion to score. She's going to score. She's not going to post you up. Like, that's not her game. And they're finally realizing we got to get her on the go, but it's too late now. Now she got to go overseas. Angel did what I wanted Angel to do. Energy. Hold people accountable. Hold herself accountable. She said at the post-game press conference, she said, I played like crap. Like, I played like it. I was getting, like, Azarae was busting my A in the first quarter, in the first half. In the second half, I said no more. And it was no more because after that, man, god dang, idiot. Man, people are stupid. How you gonna jump over and you see me jumping? People dumb as heck, dog. But yeah, sorry about that. But here it is here. Azarae got her water cut off. Like key facts say. Angel water cut off Reese. And she showed you. She put up and she made her free throws. She got her double-doubles, but it's not about that. With Angel, you just want her energy. You want her, not only her energy, you want her to play better on both ends. You just want her to be her, and she did. Now everybody's like, oh, Angel need to shoot the damn shot and stuff. I agree. Angel got to shoot them shots. Like, if I'm Tyler Marsh or if I'm Tanisha, whoever, I'm telling her, shoot those goddamn shots if you're wide open. Now, if you find somebody open that could make that shot better, who can shoot better, then I'm good with that. Give them the ball. But if you're wide open sometimes, man, knock that shit down. You saw what Miller did. Miller, shoot that shit, Miller. And Miller hit it. Then they doing a running joke on the internet. Rakia was present for both Miller's 3-point shots. Internet's so goddamn petty, you know? But, yeah. That's what I saw from the game. And like I told y'all, I agreed with Show, Prince, and Key. With Show and Prince, Key, you know, I didn't trust the LA Sparks. Like I said, the LA Sparks are not all that. They're not. They're not really that good. They lack defense. Not only do they lack defense, they don't have a leader on that team. And I'm trying to tell you, people are tired of playing with Plum, dog. They really tired of playing with Plum. Plum be flopping all over the court. Then she be chucking up a shot, missing. Nobody's able to get off. Like De'Erica doesn't get off. Azarae got off, but then she cooled off. But that was the time. What they should have done was get the ball to Rakia. Rakia had the mismatch all night. She would end up with Banham or Becca on her. Rakia could have took them to school. But because she got the plays ran for the shooters, like Sarah Ashley got the plays ran for, Kelsey Plum, all of these shooters, they're missing Odyssey Sims. She's out for personal reasons. All these damn personal issues people are having. Personal issues about to become like Auntie Seth said, personal issues about to become my back hurt. Like for real, people taking PTO. I'm like, how you taking PTO during the basketball season, man? PTO. Just hilarious. But overall, Chicago played better. Do I see them, have they turned the corner? No. If they can continue keeping their turnovers down and moving the ball and getting the better shot and not the selfish shot, then Chicago could find themselves in the 8th or 7th seed, because they're not too far off. They're only like a game or two behind the 8th seed, 8th or 7th seed. I mean 2 games, excuse me. 2 games. I think they're 4-10 now. Yeah, they're 4-10. So they're 2 games behind. So they can get back in it. But they got to start winning. They got to turn it around ASAP. Now, with Miller gone, who going to step up? I can see a lineup where you have, from him, you'll probably have Angel in there. Possibly Michaela. If not Michaela, you'll probably go Becca, Kia, Banham, and Ariel. I can see that lineup. I'm serious. I can see that lineup because he loves Kia Nurse, bro. He loved Banham. He loved Becca. He loved those 3 players. And I can see them in the lineup with Angel at the 5 and Ariel at the 2. Or they could put E. Will in and move Kia to the bench and let Banham and Becca, let them stay with Ariel, E. Will, and Angel. But I don't think they're going to bring E. Will into the starting lineup. I wouldn't start E. Will. I would let E. Will come off the bench, because E. Will works better off the bench than she does in the game, because she matches up better with people coming off the bench. She just does. And plus, she used to be a starter, so she can also play good against the starters. So that's what I would do. The Sparks in trouble. Until they figure out what direction they want to go in, which they should have been did. But Kelsey Plum is not going to be here possibly next year. Or she might. And if she is Rakia going to stay? Because I'm telling y'all, Rakia's not happy. She's not happy. She wants the ball. She wants to score. She wants to get to her spots. She's a hooper. That tag at I am the hooper, she is a hooper. Rakia is nice with it. And they're playing on her name. They got to decide what they're going to do. Are they going to move forward with Rakia or they're not? mean, they got to be the judge. So that's all I got, y'all. This is WNBA Heat. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit that notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. If y'all love what you hear, donate to the page. Go to the description box, hit that Cashapp link, or you guys and gals can super chat. You can super chat while the video's playing, or you guys and gals can leave a super thanks in the comment section. Shout out to ST13, she been holding it down. Shout out to Timo, holding it down in the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta do something like that. You guys can also sign up to my Patreon. It's $3 a month. I'm gonna put something on there a little later. I gotta talk about some things. I'm finna watch the games from yesterday I didn't watch, which was Dallas and the Dream, I believe, and then the Lynx and the Mystics. I'm gonna watch those games tonight, and I'm gonna give y'all my assessment. Shakira, shout out to Shakira Austin. She was Eastern Conference Player of the Week. Western Conference was NECA. Shout out to both of those women. They're balling this year. Hey, man, Shakira balling. Kiki Iriafen, man. Hey, she's pushing that Rookie of the Year race, man. I'm just saying. And Paige is like, I'm still here. So, you know, we got to watch that. All right. Thank y'all for listening. Shout out to IMZO Media. Shout out to Showtime on Point Sports. Shout out to WBB Universe. WBB Universe, a key fact. Shout out to B Sports Buzz. Shout out to Maria. Shout out to Carcino for life, my big brother for life. Shout out to Cino, man. And I got that song from him, Because I Was Right. Because I Was Right. I got that from Cino. Shout out to Cino, man. Shout out to everybody, man. If I missed you, my fault. Shout out to you. It's all love. I'm out. Deezy.